Are you kidding me?
Hey guys, Celtic jolting back into action, and this is a story of how I was terribly fucked over by GameStop. It started on November 5th at 1 a.m. When I decided that I wanted Just Dance 2021 for my Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I like Just Dance, okay? Laugh it up so we can move on. So I decided I was gonna order it online and pay for same-day delivery since it was 1 a.m. I figured I could wake up in the morning and then just play it in the morning whenever it got here. I paid for same-day delivery, which was $2.99, and that brought my order up to $29.85. Now, I know that's $30 for a Just Dance game, okay? But I just wanted to dance, alright? Well, believe it or not, the package didn't come in that morning. Or that afternoon. Or that night. So I called up GameStop support, trying to get my money back for the same-day delivery fee, as any sane person would do. But after talking to the sales rep, giving them my order number, I found out that apparently my order wasn't in their system, which is funny considering that the order existed in my PayPal, my bank account, and my motherfucking GameStop receipt that came in the email. I was quick to inform this support rep that it did exist because I paid for it and it was in my bank account, and I let them know that it was in my receipts as well. I even had the PayPal receipt. So what was their brilliant idea? Pin it on PayPal. So stupidly, I contacted PayPal afterwards asking them if the order was in their system. They told me that it wasn't, and it looked like GameStop had charged me $29.85, but the order was never confirmed. Well, what the fuck does that mean, I hear you asking? So I came to find out later that apparently my money was sitting in some sort of limbo between charging me and GameStop approving my order. So no one had the money. And I'd just like to go off the record here and say that that is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. You mean to tell me money can just sit in limbo, not belonging to the buyer or the seller? What? Does this happen everywhere, or is this just a GameStop thing? Because I have literally never heard of that before in my life. How does money not belong to someone? So I thanked PayPal for their help, and I ended up contacting GameStop support again. Only this time, I called them over and over and over again. Every time I get a hold of customer support, I'd get a new agent who had no idea what they were talking about. And at the start of every unhelpful call, I had to explain my entire situation over again. Now keep in mind, I was very level-headed and open-minded the entire time. I was very understanding. I work in retail, and I can understand how frustrating it is to work with an angry customer. So trust me, I was very calm, I was very collected. So after calling 4 different people, I finally got somebody who knew what they were talking about, and they put in an order ticket for me to cancel the whole order, the entire order. That way I could go get the full refund and get the godforsaken game myself. Unfortunately, it wasn't that easy. So the next morning I get an email saying that my order ticket has been reviewed. Good. And they promise to approve my payment shortly. Not so good. And why is this bad, you ask? Because I already ordered the fucking game again! I assumed the order ticket was going to cancel the order like I'd asked them to, but no, it just sped up the payment process. Why the hell would I pay for same-day delivery if you're just gonna hold the game and then send it to me 2 days later? I mean, GameStop, you were fucking way out of line. So once again, very calmly, I got a hold of another customer service rep, and her name was Christina. Yeah, I'm throwing names out. I don't give a fuck. This is personal. Christina seemed the most helpful and the most understanding. However, when I asked her to put me on the line with a manager, she put me on hold for 20 minutes and then hung up. At this point, I'm fuming. I'm screaming, I'm cussing, I'm kicking my coffee table, which hurts a lot, by the way. I'd had enough, dude. So I called again, ready to fucking explode if that Christina chick picked up again. Fortunately, she didn't, and a man's voice picked up, and he told me that he was the manager. Thank God, someone who knew what they were talking about. He listened to my rant about everything, and he assured me that he'd take care of it. He even put in another order ticket to give me a refund. I had never slept so good that night. I mean, seriously, everything was so stressful, and I fought so hard to fix the whole situation. So when I finally got confirmation from somebody who knew what they were talking about that it was over, I was so relieved. But that's not the end. This morning I received a email saying that my order was on its way, which is weird because I'd already got my refund for it, right? Wrong! I'd been lied to, and my order did go through, and my payment did go through, and now I'm getting a shipment that's coming in 2 days late when I paid for same-day delivery. This is the biggest clusterfuck I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I feel like I could get 6 monkeys in a room together to be more organized than GameStop is. Like, what the shit? So I called again this morning on November 8th, and I was ready to explode. I mean, fuck it. I don't care who it is. At this point, all of GameStop deserves to be cussed out. I thought anyone who worked at that stupid-ass company deserved it. So I called again, and this guy named Dylan answered the phone. Hi, this is GameStop. How can I help you? And then I just cut him off. Listen here. You're going to put me on the phone with your fucking manager because I'm not dealing with another rep who doesn't know what they're talking about. And of course, as soon as I decided to lose my temper, it was actually a really nice guy. He was patient, he was helpful, he was down to earth. When I talked to this guy, I felt like I was talking to another human, and it was so nice to have somebody sympathize with me and really listen to what was giving me trouble. I mean, I was so frustrated, I felt like I was going insane. So as soon as I asked him to, he put me on the call list for one of the managers, and I already knew they were busy because I was on hold for like 2 minutes before he picked up. So he put me on hold for the manager, and we shot the shit and talked for like an hour straight. We talked about how shit the new Call of Duty was, how cool the Battlefield trailer was, what games we played, what consoles we played. I mean, it was nice. And while I was talking to this guy, I realized, like, what I'm getting upset over isn't even worth it. I mean, I could just get the game whenever it comes in and then go to the store and get a refund. I mean, yeah, I paid $2.99 for same-day delivery, but I also paid $2.99 for this Kickstart I don't need, so it's refreshing. It just really puts in perspective how easy it is for life to get us down. And all it really takes to solve your issues is just a little patience. But while we were talking, I heard a knock at the door. And let me tell you, it doesn't take a detective to realize what that was. Yep, you guessed it. And no refund. So I guess the moral of the story is just to have a little patience in your life. It's easy to feel overwhelmed with obstacles that life puts in your way, but with just a little determination and a little patience, I mean, you can be strong enough to take over anything. Oh, and also, fuck you, GameStop. Never give them any business, guys. Seriously.